In 1895, the first U.S. Open Golf Championship was held. The winner's prize money was $150. In 2006, the winner's check was $1,225,000. What was the annual percentage increase in the winner's check over this period? And if the winner's prize increases at the same rate, what will it be in 2040? All right, now I've solved this ahead of time, so let's just bring to light what's been solved. Okay, so the number of periods in years, if we take the formula 2006 minus 1895, we get the solution. So let me turn this to black. Except I don't want to do shading. I want to bring the font color to black. So that's 111, and there's the formula, 2006 minus 1895. So the number of periods is 111. Now the future value is the 1,225,000 given in the problem, and the present value is $150. So to $150. So to solve this one, we just need to calculate the rate. Now I'm going to bring this to light, and I'll show you how I came up with that. We'll click on, and by the way, let me walk through this. I'm going to click here on the formula bar. It brings up this pop-up window, and then we say the number of periods was in cell E4. There's no payment, so we can skip that one. The present value is 150, and I'm going to enter this as a negative so that we get the answer as, well, actually, because we're required to have either the present value or future value as a negative. One has to be negative, one has to be positive. So we'll assume we're giving up $150 now in the hopes of earning $1,225,000, 111 years into the future. And when we do that, and fill that in, we just hit the OK button right down, we get 8.45%. So that's how you'd solve this one with Excel. All right, then the second question says, if the winner's prize increases at the same rate, what will it be in 2040? Well, here the number of periods is 34, and I'll hit the F2 key. So we take 2040 minus 2006, right? And the present value now was the 1,225,000. We're assuming it's 2006. We've got a present value, and then we need to calculate the future value. It comes out to be $19,338,380. And I've given the answers in bold to both questions. But again, let's walk through that. I'm going to hit the function button here, and it calls up the future value, and the rate is given in cell E7, right? If I slide that off, you'll see that was the answer to the first part of the question. The number of periods is 34. We just calculated that. There's no payments involved. And again, I'm going to assume we're giving up the 1,225,000 now to generate a future value. And the future value of 1,225,000 34 years from now would be $19,338,380. And there's probably some spare change. If you didn't get the exact answer, but your answer is close, and you solve this using tables or formulas, my guess is you may be off slightly just simply as a result of rounding.